This is my Audi S3 8P that I bought from auction at a really cheap price. That's my car, that is. You like it?
Yeah.
Nice car, yeah? But it does have a lot of problems. This just come out. This job just gets worse and worse.
You know what? It's disintegrating.
Which we're about to address and try and fix it in this video. What's going on, guys? Just bidding on an Audi S3. As you can see, it's at £2,800, and normally they go for around £7,000-8,000 HPI clear. We made the bid, we kept bidding against another person. This time round we won the bid at £3,040 before fees. So we hit the motorway the following day. It was about 2 hours and 30 minutes. We're on the motorway! On the motorway! Alright, we made it. S3 should be coming out soon. Oh wow. Here it is. So the car starts, that's the most important thing. Oh my god, S3! Oh my god, am I so excited right now. Oh, am I so impressed with this. Oh my god, the service book. Oh my god, the clutch is so good. I'm so happy right now. This mirror's a bit broken, as you can see. That was part of the accident. It didn't say the mirror is damaged.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Sunny Jim. Bit of an update so far. We are probably halfway to going to the HQ. Oh, 7. Come on, Range Rover. Keep up with this. Whoa, this car is fast. So unfortunately we got some bad news. Both of the rear wheel bearings are both shot. So we couldn't drive the car anymore and head back to the HQ. Now the SV's in the unit, it's time to jack it up and get those rear wheel bearings off. And we're not even a trained mechanic. I know sometimes we all get put off working on old cars, but come on man, we have to keep it moving. Oh my god. The second option is to basically the Halfords bar. I felt like Vin Diesel bending the metal at that point. That was painful. There's no other way to break the bolts off. It's safe than sorry, but that's a bit too tight. Sometimes you gotta do anything just to get the job done. This is enjoyable, I tell you. It's a good workout though, isn't it? It always is. I don't need to go gym no more. It's crazy how much the car is shaking. Ooh. Ooh la la. The wheel bearing is behind this, so we gotta take the caliper off, pads off, the disc. A lot of people take the carrier off. I don't fancy doing it. It's rounding, guys. Well, the job takes longer. We're trying something different now. We're using a large wrench that's hammered in with a medium to small attachment, and that should do the job with force and rotation. See that smile on my face? It's turning. Ooh, it's turning. Ooh, yeah. Got it out. Just to show you guys how new the pads are. Look at that. How much life there is. So someone's definitely changed the pad, but they didn't change the wheel bearing, but we're going to do that right now. When you're driving, you hear like a sound go woo woo woo, like something's cracking in the back. When you hit the wheel, it'll vibrate like this. We'll get it out and I'll show you. You try to take the disc off without taking the carriers off. I'm cheating here, but don't take this advice. This is what I'm trying to do to save time. One way to do it, right? Just look at that. I don't think that's ever been changed in its life. Here it is, the disc is out finally. Just show you guys, yeah, look at this. I can barely turn it. It's fully gone, that is. Get out! Whoa! Look at the state of that. This just come out between the shafts, I don't even know why. Job just gets worse and worse. We have ordered some new ones, so maybe that can shed some light into what the issue is. Here's the new one. Spins a lot better. There's the old one, just a wheel hub, but there's no bearings. See the difference? How am I going to get the other one off when it's completely like rusted out? They're mangled completely. No one has ever changed them. I'm going to need an M12 to get behind the wheel hub to get that off. Two there and the two at the top, but I don't really want to round them. Hopefully it doesn't round and I pop both of them bolts off. Horrible job. So because I couldn't get the hub off and the bolt is rounded, I went to Havertz and bought these screw extractor set. Some guy gets a drill. It drilled through the bolt. We're gonna try that right now and see if that does the trick before we scrap the whole hub and get a new hub. Don't want to do that. Right, so that really didn't work, and the problem is that it's blocked up by the drive shaft and all sorts, and anti-roll bar and whatever you want to call these parts of the car. I don't even know myself, but I decided to just try and take the wheel hub off and then do it then. Bit of a long-winded job, but I just want to show you guys what I've done so far. Got suspension off, which is like gone over there. I've got this bolt off here, so now you can see movement in the hub held on by one more bolt there, this bolt right here, and then I could take the hub off completely and then get the wheel hub changed. I never knew this was going to be the job for this car, but the worst thing is that I might have to do it for the other side as well if I want to get this car driving mint again. Come on man, let's get to work. Earthquake. I'm gonna kick it. Whoa, and there we go guys, the hub is finally off the S3. Hard work, but we did it in the end guys. Got every single bolt off apart from one bolt, which was, it's called the link bar. I've learned I had to just grind it off, I'll be honest with you. That was the only bolt left, but we did it in the end. We're gonna do exactly the same as the other one, like I said.
Take a look.
Wheel hub's off man, but I think this
yeah, I don't know. You know what? It's look at that.
Nothing.
Look,
Yeah.
see that? Look at the rust.
Listen,
It's disintegrating.
that's what happens.
Before I've even done it, man. Look at it.
So at this point I knew I had to buy brand new wheel hubs for the Audi S3, but I have to get the Turtle out from the unit so I can get to the shop to go and buy it. Bear in mind I haven't driven that car in over 2 years. Here she is. There is Danica Blue, the Turtle 1JZ turbo, big turbo that I've owned for many years. And the only thing that's going to start here is the Wolfbox starter pack and air compressor, because the tyres are quite low. The tyre is really low, so thank God I got a starter pack that has an air compressor, because I can pump the tyre up. That is really handy. It's quite dark right here and I can't see what I'm doing, so let's turn the light on. I can see exactly what I'm doing. I like that bright. But the plus, the negative, you can see a green light popping up right there. That just means that it's on max power. So let's give that a try right now. I couldn't get a car. That small portable device is going to do it. I did try the other ones, but the battery died. But the Wolfbox has come to save the day. There's only one way to find out, guys. No way it's cranking! It's so started up. Now I need to pump up the tyre. Only took literally like 2 minutes and the tyre's already pumped up. That 150 psi is so powerful and it's doing the job. Got a USB for your phone chargers and a small mini USB as well. So you got options, which is really good. We can finally get the Sora out now and go for a POV drive. If you want to grab one of these jump packs, the link is down in the description. Grab yourself one. If you get in a situation like this will save the day. Now let's go grab those wheel hubs for the S3 fast. Let's go. Right, so we've got some wheel bearings. They're not new, but they're like almost like new. As you can see the difference. Look at the bolts. See that? How it's supposed to look. And we are just going to install these in the S3. So let's get to work. So I basically had to chainsaw the drop links because they're like rounded. Oh my god, I just burnt the lens of that. You see the sparks though, it's pretty sick. So the drop links are fully like mash up basically, they're not gonna work. No problem, I've got some new ones. Brand new drop links to go onto the car. Basically it's about 100,000 miles. It's like a lot of play, so the car will be more like, it's lost the rigidity. But with this, because it's brand new and it's solid, it brings back that rigidity of the car. So that's why we've got the new drop links, not the old one. Which one should we go with? That one. See? And then before putting everything back together, I thought it would be a good idea to installing some performance wear disc brakes instead of stock ones, because why not? Right then guys, that is basically the left wheel hub all done. That's what it's supposed to do. Any knocks? Any bangs? That's a job done. Now we need to do that for the other side. That's the right side done now. So now all we need to do is drop the car down and go for a test drive and hope that the wheel hubs are now fixed. Can't wait for this, lads. SV's back on the road. And just before we go for a drive, I thought it would be a good idea to change the driver's side wing mirror, which we were able to find second-hand part, whacked in the brand new mirror. I guess we're ready to drive now. This is where Colin McRae comes in. If in doubt, go flat out. Goodbye, son! Second gear is my favourite, because it flies through the gears. Whoa. Excuse me, bro. Gotta move. Whoa, whoa. I can't believe the car is fixed. It's probably one of the most hardest jobs I've ever done on a German car. Like, it was so mind-boggling at how many bolts I had to take off, and like, I was underneath the car from the floor, no ramps. Not an easy job to do, but we did it. And just to show you guys how much mess the Audi S3 made, this is all from the car. This is now the next job for the Audi S3. These VAG cars always suffer with rust. The crazy thing is, you can't stop them. So now this is something that we need to address. Let's get to work. Look at that, it's gone black. So now we're just gonna let it dry up, and then basically give 15 minutes, the rust will turn orange to black, so it converts the rust. And now we're gonna start applying hardener onto the putty so we can put it onto the car. Actually need to be quick right now because it's gonna start to set once we mix it. Now it's time to put it onto the car. Now by means I'm not a professional body shop man, but the more you do, the more practice you get. Kind of just know how much you got to put onto certain places, because the more put you put on, the more you got to sand down. I need to hurry up because it's going to start to set. Feels like I've been back in nursery. Anybody been in nursery where you get like glue and just start messing about? Well, that's what I'm doing right now. I remember back in school I used to get told up. It's amazing that this is a full circle now. Now we're going to wait about half an hour for the putty to settle, and then we're going to sand it down and start prepping the paint. It's a long procedure. Sometimes I feel like, is it even worth it? But we're going to find out when it's done. If you've got this far, smash that subscribe button and let's finish this job off. Now that that's dried up, now it's time to start sanding. And if you guys didn't know, once applying putty on a car, you have to sand it down using different grit. Low grit to high grit, and gradually it becomes so smooth that you can run your hand across it with water, looking like that. So now we just had to do the same on all three of the arches, so let's have a look at them. All perfectly ready to be basically rear driver's side arch being done as well. So you can see that's all sanded down on the 1000 grit and the final sand, and it's pretty smooth. So all that needs now is a wash, and it's basically just primer and start blending the paint. It's gonna look good. No experience, bit of like tools, bit of sanding. You can do it yourself now. Now the S3 is prepped for paint, so we can start off with primer. I've done about 2-3 coats, not too heavy, then straight with the body paint of the Audi S3. Again, taking my time, and most importantly letting it dry, because if we rush this, all that prep, it was just a waste of time. So I've actually done 3 coats right now. This is how it's looking. I'm going to give it 10 to 15 minutes as I dry. But it's not looking too bad, that is. All what's left now is to just let it dry for 10-15 minutes, then start applying the lacquer. It's a cheap £8 can doing the job. Goodbye S3, it's sold. See you later S3. So the Audi S3 is sold. So in total we bought the car for £3,000 from Colpot. The wheel bearings was £130. The mirror cover was £20. Rear drop links were £25. The rear discs from a good friend, £25. So in total we sold the Audi S3 for £3,750, giving us with a grand profit of £550. So now, let me tell you guys, we are going to buy a new car with that profit. So tomorrow, I'm going to be bidding on a car from Colpot, and we're also going to be collecting it. See you guys in 24 hours. And so I'm in Colpot to buy the next car with the profit that we've gained. Let's go check it out. They said the car's going to be coming out in the next 5 minutes. I'm excited. That's my car, that is. You like it?
Yeah.
Nice car, yeah?
Where are you driving to?
I'm driving all the way back to Birmingham.
Birmingham. Oh.
Birmingham, long drive, isn't it?
How many hours?
2.5 hours.
Yeah, I'm going to London.
You're going to London?
Yeah, almost the same, I think.
Wow, have a safe trip, man.
Thank you.
Alright, and so, here is the car. It's an Audi A3 Quattro. It's got stickers on it. Think bike. It's an S-line. I don't know if this car even starts up yet, but geez, oh, it's got a bit of a damage there, but it'll buffer up. Bit of paint work there. That was in the pictures. Comes with a tow bar. Come on, we're winning in life. All right, ain't gonna waste time. I gotta start the car up. Hopefully it starts. Comes with the car key, you know. 2 car keys. We're winning, all right. What is this? What is all these things in the car? Oh my god, there's spare wheels in the back. This is an oil in there. Okay, there's some oil in there, that's good. Oh, thank the Lord it started up. It started up. Yes! We're gonna go now. Doesn't sound like anything's wrong. Coolant level's fine. Let's do a 3-hour drive. It's easy as that. And I'm taking you guys with me. And this car is sick. For £500 as well. Look at that. Absolutely insane. Well, I'll see you guys in 3 hours. The Audi A3 has finally made it back. If you guys enjoyed that, smash the like button. And if you're new, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, fellow hood sticks.